guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some secret features in 1.1 and a few things that you might have not known about this update. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. Let's see if we can aim for one whole like. Just one like. It's possible, I think, but I think we can do it. So the first one is you spawn an Evoker, and also you spawn a sheep next to it. Now, if I actually change the color of the sheep, look what it does. So I'm going to dye it just like that. So it puts its hands up in the air, and then as you can see, the sheep just, change color to red. So we can do that again, and as you can see, there's like little particles that come from the Evoker's hands, and it just looks like it's getting mad, to be honest. It looks like it just wants the sheep to be red and not blue or whatever color you're trying to dye it. So that's kind of, secret in a way, so that's pretty cool. So that's the first one. Now, the second one is a little bit weird because this is the command you want to type in the command block. So summon, and that's right there, and then a little squiggly lines because you're going to spawn it in this location right here. So when I actually go ahead and do this, now it might, take a few tries, but look at that. Like, what is that? It looks so cool. I don't really understand why it does that, but it's pretty cool. So we can go ahead and just keep on tapping this, and it just looks like, it actually looks like a bear trap, to be honest. That's what it kind of looks like, but obviously it's not. But, I mean, it's still pretty cool. So that's the command right there. You can pause the video and type that in for yourself on 1.1. Now, this one isn't much of a secret feature, but it might be something that you might have not known. But you can actually jump on a bed now. So as you can see, it's actually bouncy, so it's not really a secret feature because I think they did mention this in a changelog, but it's something I just wanted to kind of show you guys in case you had no idea you could actually do that. So this next one is actually pretty cool. So you need a name tag and also an anvil. So go into the anvil, put the name tag in, and we're going to rename this to Johnny. So just like this. And we're going to get that out, and now what we're going to do is, okay, it's right there. And we're going to go ahead and get this mob out and pretty much just rename it. So spawn it and then rename it and check out what it's going to do. So boom, there we go. And we're going to spawn a sheep next to it. And as you can see, it pretty much just attacks anything that's in its way. Except, of course, it's not going to kill its own kind. But it is pretty cool. So it gets like a little axe out of its hands, and it just murders a mob. So we're going to do like a pig. So as you can see, this is straight after it. So we can just keep on spawning these guys in and just spawn in like a pig. So check this out. Boom, and it is all after these mobs right here. So it's pretty insane. I have no idea why it does that, but I think it's actually pretty cool. So look at all these pigs just getting murdered by these guys. Now the weird thing is, obviously, the axe isn't really in its hand, so I'm not too sure if that's like a bug. As you can see, it's like up its arm, like next to its shoulder. So it's a little bit strange. I think that might be a slight bug, or I don't know. You guys look really weird, but this is a cool little secret Easter egg, I guess, in 1.1. So this one isn't much of a secret feature, but it's more of like something you might have not known. So they actually changed the animation in the bed when you sleep. So if I go ahead and, as you can see, it's, getting nighttime. So I'm going to sleep, and look at this. It actually changed the animation. So it's not really much of a secret feature, but something you might have not known, and I really wanted to show you guys that. So sleep again, and look at that animation. Pretty cool. So the next and kind of final thing, I guess, is they actually changed the animation when you eat. So not really much of a secret feature, but something you might have not known in 1.1. So I kind of need to get my hunger down. So come on. I'm just going to keep sprinting all day long until I can finally eat something. So I'll be right back. So finally I can now eat. So look at this, guys. This is the new animation you're going to see when you actually eat in third person. So not really much of a secret feature, but something that's kind of maybe you didn't even know about this. So that's actually pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. Also leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.